I'm super
yeah.
curious. For me,
So
the best things, it was never about the Scott Winstons, the Ken Carneys, the Sean Burnses. Those guys were hammers, right? And half my team when I was at Jackson would train at Sure Thing. The other half would train at Elite. It was awesome. They would do a lot. And plus our room was great. We wrestled all year round. But for me, the best thing was taking a kid who never really wrestled before. And I don't know if you get a lot of those at CBA, but what's it like trying to train those guys? And was it hard for you? You know, you just come from Rutgers where you're training with Anthony and the rest of the guys for years. And then all of a sudden now you're even when you're our DOP, you're watching these guys train. And then you go and you got to take a kid out of the hallway and say, okay, let's learn a single leg. Is that hard? I love that. I just make a kid tough for 6 minutes. There's a good chance you're going to win high school matches. I just love that.
yeah, I mean, we got a kid. There was a kid my first year going in, so 2 years ago. He was a senior, and he was just there to kind of hang out and worked his butt off. It came down to we had like our last match before sectionals was in February. And I was like, man, you got to wrestle 152 varsity. We don't have anybody. You're going to get on a bus and travel 152. The kid's a senior. He's like, coach, I don't want to wrestle varsity. I don't want to wrestle varsity. But this kid worked so hard all year. And I got him better, maybe teaching him like a stand-up or like something basic. And I was excited to watch this kid and be like, you're going to wrestle varsity. So I got kids coming in that honestly that start wrestling junior and senior year at CBA just because they try other different sports, and kid that comes to CBA has to do with sports. So I do get those kids building up, but I haven't really had that kid that built them up from a freshman to a sophomore and finally got him to wrestle varsity yet. That could happen.
Are those guys
year,
sticking with it though? Those guys who don't know what the heck's going on, are they sticking with it? Cool.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. These guys, they love it.
Yeah,
They're
it's cool to see,
what
Goody. Like I'm thinking about some of the practice I went to. There's some of the kids on the team that just like they're like the JV, maybe some of the JV kids. They just like look up to some of the kids even on the varsity team. Like they become like even better teammates. They're like when it became time like for districts and regions, I feel like some of them were still coming to practice like, all right, what do you need, Tyler Barrett? Like, what do you need, Julian George? Yeah. Like, whatever you need, Coach Ashnault. Like he's already got guys buying in like that, which is great because then the new freshmen come in, they see that system and they look up to that and they kind of just fall right in line. And it's like a never-ending cycle.